I honestly, I think a lot of people, they just need to try sobriety for
As I
an
drink my crack
extended.
cocaine coffee.
I I don't like, depending on how you want to classify the chemical release and dopamine fixation or however you want to go into it. Like, caffeine is one of those things where if you understand the chemistry behind what's happening with the brain, and then how that's directly impacting your life in a more beneficial way, where, yeah, is it an addictive substance? For sure, it is, but it's also igniting your brain and making you, or I should say, not making you, it's helping you function at a higher level cognitively. Whereas alcohol doesn't do that for me. It directly
Yeah.
slows down everything. It contributes to a negative ROI, which would be a negative return on my investment, specifically in my life. So, like, I have basically two things. I have work and family. That's what I have. So I go from the office back home, and then I have to plug into my kids, and I have to be present. I have to be plugged in and present all the time with everything I do. Very limited time do I even have to myself most of the time. Like,
Yeah.
I get like 15, 20 minutes here and there, but
If I can steal that from you, that's something that I really like has like invigorated my soul again, is that when drinking for me, it became like a part of my lifestyle. And again, I'm not over here preaching like, stop drinking. I fucking drink my whole life. And I'll definitely, like, glass of wine and red meat is like my favorite shit ever. But what I realize, it's like that time to yourself. It's really hard being in an entrepreneurial position that you and I are, and socially and networking and nonprofits. Like, everybody always wants your time. Like, the second you wake up from your phone, and so, like, finding time for yourself is really difficult. And then when I was drinking, it was just like that time to myself wasn't mine, it felt like. But now it's like, fuck, I'll just go out and paddleboard at like 7 p.m. for 45 minutes. And like, there's more positive ways to influence what I need to, like, sort and defrag my hard drive of my brain to figure out a plan forward and, like, problem solve a lot of complex issues in personal life and in professional life. And I necessarily couldn't do that drinking the amount that I was, because you need to have a clear head. And all alcohol was doing for me was just putting it off tomorrow. It was like what you said, why do today what you can't do tomorrow kind of like joke. And it's fucking true, because you're like, fuck it, feel good now. But then those things compound, and then you realize you've left a lot of shit on the table that you, at least for me, right? Like, I want self-governance. If you have to have accountability to be successful in life. And the less accountability you start to have, then your standards drop. It's like, I want to be like an exceptional person in life and do my fucking best, the best version of me. And drinking every single day at 3 p.m. is not a contributor to that KPI per se.